and I got lost many times.
The study environment here is more intensive than I expected. That's crazy.
Yeah. How about the working environment?
Of course, speaking Korean is important.
So I think that networking is really a key point.
Hello everyone!
Welcome to our very first episode of the podcast series, Living in Korea.
We are so excited to finally start this series. In this series, we'll be sharing our real experiences as foreigners living in Korea.
Yeah, that's right. And since it's just the beginning, so let's keep it simple. In this first episode, we are going to talk about our first impressions and what life has been so far as a newcomer in Korea. Okay, so before we dive in, let's just quickly introduce about ourselves. My name is Ziet, I'm from Vietnam, and I'm currently an undergraduate student at CloudK-Tag University, majoring in media and entertainment.
And my name is Tulip, I'm from India. I've only been here for 6 months. I am a master's student in Yonsei University, majoring in International Trade and Finance Management. Since we are both new here, we thought it would be fun to share what it's really like living in the new stage in Korea.
Okay, so let's start with the first impressions. What was the first thing that surprised you when you first arrived in Korea?
Well, for me, I like how convenient everything here is, how efficient everything here is, like the subway system, the airport, and how fast the delivery is. Everything is just so fast.
Yes, I feel the same. I agree with you because the first challenge for me here is taking the bus and subway, and I got lost many times. But Korean people were so kind and helpful, and they were always willing to help me whenever I get lost. I ask them for directions.
Well, that's true. I find Korean people really kind, especially the ajumas and ajushis.
Yeah, that's right.
Moving on to our next part, how was it to adjust into daily life? Was it really different from your home country, your culture, living environment?
Well, for me, definitely the Korean food. I really like Korean food actually, and I tried a lot when I was in Vietnam. But when I come to Korea, the thing that surprised me is the side dishes. We call it banchan in Korea, right? There are many kinds of them, like kimchi, what else?
Different kinds of kimchi.
Yeah, right, that's right. And yeah, it was so surprising. And especially, they are all free. We can get it free and serve it by ourselves. So yeah, I think it's really nice. So how about you? What is the difference from your home country in Korea?
Everything is just so different. Korea and India are not really alike. We have different food, we have different culture. So in the beginning it was really strange to me to coming to a new country and adjusting here. But eventually I find, just like you, I find the Korean food very interesting. It's really tasty.
True.
So it's really good to experience all this firsthand after coming to Korea.
Oh yeah, and one more thing I think you will agree with me is the 24-hour convenience stores, right?
Oh yeah.
Super convenient and great.
Yes, I was so amazed that you can literally buy anything at 2 a.m. here.
Right. Yeah. Like whenever I feel hungry and I realize that, oh, I'm living in Korea, so yeah, I can just go to GS or CU for ramen or something like that.
Exactly, and the best thing is it's really safe. You can go outside at any hour. It's completely safe here.
Yeah, true. Okay, so now let's talk about jobs, which I suppose that most international students curious about. Well, do you think it's possible to get a job in Korea without speaking fluent Korean?
Honestly, yes. Of course, speaking Korean is important. It's really helpful, but there are opportunities in international companies teaching English or even part-time jobs. I found my first job through an expert community online.
Yeah, same here. My Korean was not that good, but I got into a company that needed foreign staff and can speak English well. So I think that networking is really a key point.
Of course, networking is really important when you're coming to Korea.
Yeah, true. Okay, so how about your work or study environments? Because you have been here for just a short time, so what is your impression so far?
I think the study environment here is more intensive than I expected. People study in cafes and library for longer hours, maybe night. They just study a lot.
Yeah, true. I agree. Because I noticed how organized things are from the studying to the working environment here in Korea. And as you mentioned, Korean students tend to study for so long, especially for the midterms and the finals, right? They will stay in the libraries or study rooms, study cafes for until early morning, 3 to 4 a.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was a bit challenging at first, but I think for now, it's more motivating when I work with current friends or current co-workers here. Well, let's see. How about the working environment? Because we are like both studying and working at the same time. So I think there are some interesting things to share, right?
As you guys might heard about the Bali Bali culture in Korea, which means you have to do things faster and be productive at the same time. Initially, it might take some time to adjust, but once you do it, it will become a kind of motivation for you to do things faster with productivity and get along with your colleagues.
Yes, that's right. Actually, this is the first time that I work in a company, and especially the Korean companies. As you mentioned, Bali culture, it also takes me some time at first to get used to the working culture of Korean people. But I think for now, as I get used to it, I feel like it helped me to become more professional and more productive working in this kind of environment. And I think it will help me a lot for now, of course, and also my future career as well. Okay, so to wrap up, living in Korea as newcomers has been a mix of challenges, surprise, and a lot of things to learn.
Exactly, and we have only just started. There are so many stories on topic that we want to share.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening to our first episode of this podcast series.
If you enjoyed it, please like this video, leave us a comment with the topic you would like to hear from us next. May it be food, culture, environment, traveling, anything you would like to hear, just leave in the comment.
And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel so that you won't miss any upcoming episodes.
See you next time!